come up later and sign them, or
do it.
just they have as soon as
Welcome to the
they're on
Brimfield
for-
Township Board of Trustees meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order for November 10th. Roll call for attendance, please.
Mike,
Yes.
Sue is absent, and Nick.
Yes. All right, we have a quorum. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of prayer or silent meditation. Thank you. All right, we'll move into announcements and correspondences. Do we have any announcements or correspondences?
Yeah, I do. I want to congratulate Jasmine, Nick, and Kevin Scott for winning the election, and good luck. But you got a lot of support, community behind you, so especially you, Kevin. Jeez. How long did you live here? Wow. Yeah, that's good. Glad that's over. I don't want to see any more election signs.
Yes.
But congratulations, all three of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other announcements, correspondences? Hearing none, we'll move. We have no scheduled meeting guests today. Meeting minutes. Entertain a motion to approve the meeting minutes from 10/29/2025.
Nick, I really even haven't had a chance to review them, so
Okay, we can table those till the next meeting.
thank you.
I'll entertain a motion to accept the agenda for discussion.
Okay. Okay, I'll make that motion.
I'll second for discussion. I think we have some changes. Under administration, 2B as in boy 1, we had a liquor license come in this weekend. It's going to be for OHM Services LLC, 1215 Sanctuary View Drive. It's going to be the Holiday Inn. And then, fire has some changes?
Yeah, so, scratch, board approval on, B1 for the fire safety services. We'll take that off and we'll add on board approval for VASU, VASU, for not to exceed $7,500, and I'll explain when we get there. So again, remove fire safety services, add VASU.
Okay, so B1 becomes VASU Communications for some.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's it.
What are the changes? Jasmine, are we good down there?
We're good.
Everybody else good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll entertain a roll call vote for the motion with the amendments to the agenda to include VASU Communications as B1 under fire and Holiday Inn Liquor Permit as B1 under administration.
I'll second.
Mike,
Yes.
Nick,
Yes.
motion passes.
Purchase orders, I'm going to ask that we table those, as those, I have not had a chance to review those this morning. Same with warrants, we'll table those if you're okay with that one.
I'm fine.
We'll move into the public comment section of the meeting. We ask that you limit your comments to 3 minutes per person, and we do thank you for being here today. It's an important part of the process. Currently have nobody signed up. We'll give it one last offer if somebody does want to speak. All right, no public comments today. We'll move into the safety concerns. Are there any safety concerns? All right. Hearing no safety concerns, we'll move into the police department for our business meeting. Roy, what is yours, sir?
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Just a couple of information items in our new business for the board this morning. Recently completed the interview process for our new K-9 handler for 2026, and that's going to be Officer Austin Schreckengast. He's into that role today, but he won't start serving that role till probably first quarter of 2026 by the time we take delivery of the new dog and he completes certification training. So it'll be a significant timeline between now and when that process starts, but it's going to be Officer Austin Schreckengast serving that role for us next year in 2026. couple of community events coming up is our Grinch Movie Night's going to be taking place on Friday, December 5th, and that's going to be at the event at Sunnybrook. Tickets are on sale now for that, so anybody that's interested can contact the police department Monday through Friday during day shift, and Rochelle can help you and get tickets your way. All proceeds from that benefit our Shop with the Cop program. And aligned with that, as a follow-on to that, Shop with the Cop is going to be taking place on Saturday, December 13th. So that's all I have for the board
How's
this
the
morning.
ticket sales going?
I'll have to check with Rochelle. I'm not sure where they stand today. Yeah.
Okay.
It went pretty fast last year.
Yeah, that's what
It's a
you
beautiful
told me.
venue.
Yeah, it sold out super fast, so it was hard to get tickets.
I know I have never made that many chicken tenders in my life.
No, the feedback was great on it. It's a great setting for it, so we're looking forward to doing it again.
It'll be good.
Do we have any questions for the police department this morning? Hearing none, we'll move into the fire department. Rick, the floor is yours, sir.
Okay, for new business, proud to announce that all three entry-level firefighters are back from Fire Academy. They did do their 10 to 12-week academy down at OFA in Columbus and passed their classes down there. And now they're just all pending their state tests. We have one to finalize his final test this week, and we're hoping that they'll all pass that. If they all complete that, then they will have their 240 fire card, and then they will move on shift for a couple months, and then they will attend the EMT basic school. So that is the hope. Met with the fiscal office, started the 2026 budget, which I assume we'll all start doing that very soon, which is great to get ahead of that this year. And then we're just getting ready for Santa on the fire truck, which will be the weekend of December 20th and 21st. We are looking at, and this is not set in stone yet, we're looking at, and I'm announcing it right now, we're looking at doing something a little bit different this year, and I'm saying it now so we can get ahead of it. I don't know how else to describe this. When you go down to Aldi's and you get their shopping bags, it's kind of their grocery bags that you buy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So we're looking at putting something in place like that where you would purchase a bag possibly for $5 each that we would buy, that the gifts would fit in. The reason we may do this is we're getting snowboards and too large of items that people want us to give back. So we may be cutting those down to items that fit into a certain size bag, if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's just,
There's only so much.
yeah, I can't deliver basketball hoops, and I mean, some of these items are really big, so we're looking at an option, and I'm sure Shirley would have ideas for me since she helped me start this whole thing, but looking at options, so I'd be open to options of thoughts on that too, but that was something we might do this year. I have to purchase some of those bags, but if we could get them to donate $5 back to purchase those bags, and either they keep them or they give them back, and we keep them for the following year, but that's a thought we might
What do you
have.
do if you had 4 kids versus 1 kid?
Well, again, the thought might be you could purchase multiple bags, but it has to fit in the bag.
Right.
So just a thought on that, because again, we're getting too large of items.
You could get a big hay wagon behind your thing.
I know.
Little
So,
sleigh.
and I think everybody would understand that.
I know a future trustee that probably has a few hay.
Right, but Santa can only carry such large items.
I understand, makes
On
sense.
certain things, and
I think there's
so
just,
we're looking at some options there, and as we grow in the township with more and more houses, it just gets bigger and bigger.
Greg, I'm sure people would understand,
I really think they will
Yep.
if I get ahead of it.
especially with the volume you guys do.
Yeah, so Jasmine, I might be asking for a small purchase on that
Okay.
also, which would be small. Looking at some items there. But that's coming real quickly, and we'll kick that off probably right around Thanksgiving, getting gifts delivered for that, or getting gifts in to be redelivered.
I don't want to put anything more on your plate,
Yeah.
but there was a church, and this was suggested, and I don't know, there's a lot of senior citizens that don't have anybody.
Okay.
And I don't know if you could have like an adopt a senior citizen where you could drop a bag off for, I mean, I don't want you to make
Yeah.
it anymore, but I don't know how many would use it. But there are just so many lonely people out there.
Right. Well, we could talk and come up with something.
You know, maybe sponsor, we could sponsor, I don't know, there's just a lot of people that are alone.
There is.
So just to
There
get
is.
the fire engine, hell, half, don't use an EMT.
Right.
They're probably, someone called it on them.
Well, I always say we go out to these houses and we go up to a house and we always see the other kids looking out the window and if their parents didn't drop something
Oh,
off.
yeah, I bet.
You know, we always see that too, so,
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
Sam didn't come to me.
Well, that is
So,
that is truly a good
Yeah.
thing you do.
Yeah, so it is very good, but it's getting larger and larger all the time and we're busier and busier, so we're just trying to figure out how to keep up with it, you know, so trying to get some ideas that will come back to really don't need to come back to the board, but just throwing it out there.
Right.
So the public hears it. So, and that's all my, business items, board approval, just some new fiscal, ways to do things. I thought I needed approval, talked to Jasmine, I do not on the first thing, that's why we scratched that off, but on the second item, Vasu Communications, as we grow in the fire department and get more members, I do need to buy 3 new radios. Those are portable radios, and if I get ahead of this year before prices go up, would be a good thing. So Vasu Communications, money not to exceed $7,500 for 3 new portable radios is the ask.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of 3 new radios from Vassar Communications not to exceed $7,500.
I'll second that.
So Jasmine, are we good
Yes.
with that in their account?
Yep.
Okay. That was my only question on it. I think it's a good idea to
Yeah.
purchase them now before prices go
Yeah,
up
I mean,
next
it's
year.
gonna take a few months to get them in anyways, so. And that's all I have. And I'll work with her on the account code and everything.
So a motion and a second on the floor. Do you have questions on it, Mike?
No, I'm good.
All right, roll call?
Mike?
Yes.
Nick?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, thank you, that's all I have.
We'll move into administration. Roy, do we have any updates?
No, open enrollment, it's not on the agenda, but open enrollment closes after today. Today's the deadline for all our staff to get open enrolled for benefits.
Have we done a quick look at that to make sure everybody has submitted, and if they haven't, set just a reminder? of-
Yeah, I've had a couple fall in with a couple of employees, and then I spoke with Callie from Marsh McLennan on Friday. So yeah, as far as I know, everything is up to speed. I don't see anything that's lingering, but if there is one, she'll certainly let me know, and I'll follow up appropriately.
Okay. We do need board approval, so this is gonna be for a liquor permit, so we need to think about how we vote. This is going to be, the Department of Commerce is asking if we want a hearing for a liquor permit for OHM Services LLC at 1215 Sanctuary View Drive. This will be the Holiday Inn.
So we have to vote in the positive.
You guys make the motion in the positive. So I'll make a motion in the positive to request the hearing it for OHM Services LLC.
And I'll second that.
And this is a C2. Mike, do you know what permit class that is?
They got new ones, but I think it would possibly be liquor and beer, probably for just a bar.
Okay. And they're asking, and this is a new permit as of October, it says.
And you know the state of Ohio created more permits. I did read about that.
So that's why we're seeing a few
That
more.
might be why you're seeing it.
Okay. All right. So we have a motion in the positive to request the hearing. Roll call for the hearing.
Mike?
No.
Nick?
No.
Motion denied.
All right. Pass it down to Jasmine so we can get that sent out to her.
There you go.
Thank you.
And that's it under administration, so we'll move into zoning and economic development. Mike, that floor is yours, sir.
Thanks. As of 11/10, our permit fees are $70,292.85. Drug Mart is scheduled to open November the 12th. Also, a couple other things that are in here, but I'm going to let you know, is Hallmark store is now open in the plaza, so if you didn't get a chance to stop in and see it, it's nice. And then we have a hotel that is being proposed behind McDonald's as a conditional use on November the 19th at the BZA at 7 o'clock. They have several variance requests. That's all I have.
Mike, on the variances, so that's when a company is looking for just an exception to the rule, but when they review those, is it a case-by-case basis? Is it based upon like legal parameters why we give variances? Can you discuss that just a little bit?
Sure, so it's what is actually known as the Duncan factors, and they are listed in chapter 2 of our zoning resolution, and then every single one of those factors have to be weighed out in that decision, and then the board, all the individuals, which is 7 members, 5 of them have to vote. And they have to look at each one of those to see if it fits for a variance.
And they do that for each variance then?
Correct.
Okay. And that's happening, what night is that?
That is November the 19th at 7, and the board is trained on those factors every single year by our attorney.
Yeah, I remember that we
Yeah.
started doing that training, which was
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Is there public comment allowed on those conditions?
As long as the public comment pertains to each, for each variance, yes.
So it has to be directed at the variance?
At the variance, yep.
Discussed, okay. I just knew it was kind of more of a hot topic. There was
Right,
questions floating around,
right.
so. That's why I was
So,
hoping we could
yeah.
like explain the process a little bit.
Somebody said about social media and why do we not put the posts, and it was advised by our attorney a while back, that since it's a quasi judicial board, we can't take Facebook comments and add them to the minutes. They have to, either they could put it in writing and send it to Kayla, and we'll read them out at the meeting, or they could attend at the meeting, but we have to follow the high-rise code on how we handle this meeting. So if there is comments either way, we'd appreciate it if you send that to us, email us,
So
or
email, pen and paper,
or just show up to the meeting so we could add it to the minutes. And anybody that does write us, we read each one out and put it into the minutes. But we can't include Facebook comments. And we certainly don't want to sway the board. It's almost like, think of it as like a jury. You don't want to, the court doesn't allow all the, the jury to hear all the new stuff prior to the hearing. It's the same thing. It's a quasi judicial board.
Okay. Is there any other questions for Like, I appreciate kind of giving that update. I was trying to
Yeah.
get ahead of it too, so people understood the process.
No, sure.
All right. Hearing none other, we'll move into road departments. Dave, what was yours, sir?
Alrighty. Just let the board know, we're done crack sealing for the season. We were out doing some Dura patching, but we may be shutting that down for the season and just fix potholes with asphalt. We've been out doing some road mowing. Like I said, as soon as all the political signs and stuff are picked up, we finally can mow off the edges of our roads to open them up. We're gonna start doing some more ditching once the weather permitting. Some of the new business, all of our trucks are ready with salt spreaders on them, ready to go. We had to put a little bit of salt down on a couple of the bridges in the town, but other than that, it was nothing last night yet. And we've got a 300-ton order of salt in, waiting for when they're gonna deliver it. And other than that, that's it.
So you did get some salt, right?
No, I haven't got none in yet for the season. I have an order in as of Thursday, and I haven't heard the trucking company yet when they're gonna start bringing it. They're supposed to get in contact with us within 7 days.
Any other questions for road? Hearing none, we'll move into Parks and Rec.
Great, thank you. Just some updates for you today. Old business, we had our Parks Community Meeting on the 6th. We had 6 attendees, and we had some really good discussions about community events, community partnerships, and some 2026 programs and revenue sources. That was a really great conversation. I'd like to have some more of those in 2026. Today we have our Leave the Leaves program in conjunction with the library from 2 to 3 p.m. And then upcoming this week, we have our sales senior fitness class from 10 to 11 here at the town hall on the 13th. Also on the 13th, we have our scrapbooking program at 1 o'clock at the library. And then, of course, on the 30th, we have Hometown Christmas from 5 to 7 p.m. here at the town hall and in the fire station. And then just an update under new business. We are collecting non-perishable items in the town hall foyer from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. through the month of November for the food cupboard. And then we will also be collecting non-perishable items at Hometown Christmas. Oh, and then I forgot I had one more item. Just an announcement, the Lions Club will be doing their turkey trot, 5K and 1 mile walk on Thanksgiving, Thursday, 11/27 in the front of the Brimfield Plaza. Registration starts at 7 a.m., 8:30 is start time, and the cost for that is 10 perishable items for the food cupboard. And that was my report.
I'll give a plug for that turkey trot. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of community members who come out. You do not have to be a runner. You can just walk.
Can you?
They do a 1 mile walk, which is kind of fun. There's a lot of people.
They only do it if it's over 70 degrees?
No, they said rain or shine. So.
Yeah, we've been out there bundled up in pretty cold weather.
Yes.
It's fun.
How far is it?
You just basically go through the parking lot back here, around the elementary school, down to the backside, and then back. So it's 1 mile. It's a good way to start your morning and then go home and eat a bunch of food. That's how I justify the pie. One question, Cassie. I had some people reach out about the pumpkin roll. I know we used to do that.
Yeah.
Is there a reason we canceled? Are we gonna bring it back? Was it not well attended? They were like, why did it get canceled? We loved it.
Yeah.
So.
We had a lot of events in October. We had our Boo Cruise contest and our movie night and the Fall Falcon Frenzy. And due to not having our staff, our full-time parks assistant and just the other items that I've had to take over and the budget, we just didn't have the staff at the time. So I'd like to bring it back for 2026. It's my favorite event. So
Yeah, a lot of people were like, oh, we were sad, we want to do the pumpkin roll. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure, so don't let me speak out of turn, let me ask Cassie.
sure.
So.
But yeah.
Well, it would have been a sellout if you put the trustees walking back and forth along the bottom.
Yeah. It's a big hill for one person to climb up and down. But next year I'd love to bring it back.
Okay. All right. Any other questions for Parks and Rec? None. Information technology, doesn't look like we have anything on the agenda. We good back there? All right. No deeds for the cemetery, so that'll move us right into the fiscal office. Jasmine, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I just only have some new business items, just updates. So we are working on 2026 budgets. I have already reached out to department heads just to let them know what I am planning to close out year-end fiscal and year-end fiscal planning. So that's about it.
Any questions for fiscal?
Are you overwhelmed yet?
No, I try not to overwhelm myself, no.
We have no executive sessions on the agenda today, so we'll open it up for the good of the order. Anything from department heads or board members? All right, well, I will entertain a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
This is too quick.
Right.
Okay. I'll second it.
All right, roll call?
All right, Mike,
Yes.
Nick,
Yes.
motion passes.
All right, we're
Yeah,
adjourned
that's
at 8:23. Have a great day.
Thank you.